What's up, YouTube? Sergeant Blake is back, and I know that it's Monday, but seeing as we missed our Saturday news, I figured I'd give it to you today. And this is usually the part where I say, sorry for slacking off on the videos, I'll be back on schedule next week, but I can't really say that that's true. God of War 3 comes out tomorrow. You guys may never see me again. That's not true. That's totally not true. But I can say for a fact, don't expect me to become any more productive after God of War 3 comes out. I'm getting it shipped though, so if it doesn't get here by Thursday, you'll still get a video on Thursday. So let's just jump right into the news. Demon's Souls is finally coming to Europe. In this quick article, you're going to have to go through Google Translate because it's, I think it's in Spanish. But, you know, it's basically saying that Demon's Souls is coming to Spain, and since it does say Europe in the actual article, I would imagine it also means UK and parts of Eastern Europe as well, which is great because if you guys have been waiting for a kick-ass RPG, Demon's Souls is definitely the way to go. It is as hard as they say it is, but it's not without its fun parts. It is definitely a good game and definitely worth trying out. Especially if you're interested in the whole thing and you've been waiting to get your hands on it. You've heard how good it is over there in Asia. In America, it's been received very well. So it's time for you guys in Europe to get it too. The next one is Portal 2. Gabe Newell, who is a steaming piece of shit in my book, but we're not talking about that, received an award for some sort of pioneering thing. And while he was giving his speech, he also had like a PowerPoint slide presentation, some sort of bullshit up in the screen behind him, and he got the blue screen of death. And on the blue screen of death, and it was of course a joke, but on the blue screen of death it said something about Portal 2, Aperture Science, whatever the hell facilities, which are the science facilities in Portal, and information withheld until EEE, which means of course E3. So this E3, please expect more, or you can expect more information about Portal 2. The next thing of news is the God of War 3 game director interview. Now, it's done with Stig Asmussen. He has a funny name, but he's a very cool guy from what I've seen. He basically got interviewed by, I'm not sure who, but they did an interview with him, and it's just really interesting to hear all the things that went into making God of War 3. He also speaks on like the technical aspect of God of War, and he says that he believes that they only got around 50% of what the PlayStation could probably accomplish. And with that, I think that I'm just going to stop and talk about that for a second. I think that's a very impressive statement if it turns out to be true. You know, I think that at 50% and God of War is looking as good as it does, you know, from a technical aspect, it is more than just a success. It is it's just phenomenal, you know? And I think that to say that God of War looks the way it does, plays the way it does, and has no, like, slowdown or anything, you know, and that's only halfway of what the PlayStation can do. Just imagine what it's going to be like in the next couple of years, you know. And I think that may even mean that whole 10-year cycle that Sony's been going on about might not be bullshit, you know. And I just think it's really cool to hear that. It really it makes me just really happy to be a part of that whole Sony thing. And I'm not trying to knock I'm not trying to knock the Xbox or the Wii or whatever. I'm just saying that it's really impressive for these developers to be able to do something so great and then even be able to say it's not even the best it could be. It could be better had we had the technology, had we had the time to refine the technology. I think it really says a lot. And like I said, in the next couple of years, especially from this PlayStation camp, imagine what we're going to see. You know, Infamous 2, Uncharted 3, Killzone 3, they could all look better than they already do. And that's just amazing. So moving on about that. After this, we've got the Activision scandal. Now, I know you guys have probably heard about this, and if you've been waiting for me to talk about it, here it is. Last Monday, Activision and Infinity Ward had a meeting. And basically, it was payday for Infinity Ward. They were about to get $35 million for the money that they brought Activision, which is close to $3 billion. Now, what ended up happening, however, was that, like, I think the two or three Infinity Ward managers, or basically the bosses, ended up getting fired for insubordination and breach of contract. Now, whether or not those two things are true, I wouldn't know. I can't tell you. But so basically what's happening now is that now that those guys are fired, and under those circumstances, it releases Activision from having to pay Infinity Ward the $35 million. when this happened last Monday, they also sent in a bunch of security guards to the Infinity Ward offices to make sure nobody destroyed or stole any of the equipment there or any of the stuff that they were working on. Now, this is a lot of people are looking at this, as a very bad thing, and it can be. It probably is, especially for the Call of Duty franchise. Now, what's happening now is that Activision is getting sued by those two guys or those three guys for $36 million and the rights to Call of Duty. Now, what happens with that, I really don't care about. Honestly, if you look at it from a purely business standpoint, if they win, or if the three guys or if the two guys win the $35 million or the $36 million, then it's really not even a dent in the money that Activision makes. If they take the Call of Duty franchise, it could really hurt Activision, but honestly, they make plenty of money. It's not a big, huge deal to them. But to go on with this, me personally, this could not have happened to two of the worst things, to any worse people. I really don't like Infinity Ward, and I definitely don't like Activision. So if the two of them just fucking sink into the mud tomorrow, all I'm going to do is smile. They made a shit game, and they got fucked in the ass for it, and then Activision, just being Activision, ended up getting sued, and honestly, it's not going to hurt their business any unless they lose the Call of Duty franchise, which I don't see happening. But that's that. I personally don't care, but if you guys have been hearing about it, then that's what happened. Activision fired the guys. The guys are now suing for millions of dollars and the rights to the Call of Duty franchise, which, like I said, I don't see happening. So, moving on, from Call of Duty to not Modern Warfare, from Call of Duty to Medal of Honor. If you guys have been interested in the Medal of Honor game or the new one that's coming out, you should definitely check out this trailer. It's actually really cool. But if you've been playing Battlefield or Modern Warfare for the past however long, you're definitely going to see some things in there. I really think that in terms of first-person shooter, you can't really get any more original, especially if you're going to do something in modern day. I don't blame them for it. But the trailer itself looks very cool. If you like Medal of Honor, if you're one of the older people who remember Medal of Honor and are interested in this new revamp, then go ahead, check it out. After that, we've got the Havok tech demos. Now, these are actually really cool if you understand what they're used for, Havok, of course, they do the ragdoll physics. Whenever a body drops on the floor, you kick it around and stuff. They've been working on that engine. They also have an engine based on destruction, which if this gets implemented in a bunch of games, it'll be really cool. And cloth, like, the clothing on characters. And these two tech demos are just quick links, I think like 5 minutes in total, of the different cloth physics that they've got going on and destruction physics that they've got going on with these brand new engines. And I think that they look really cool. If you understand what they're going to be used for in the future, you can definitely see the appreciation for it. And after that, Battlefield Bad Company 2 DLC is on the way. For the next 6 months, apparently, DICE plans on releasing free and premium DLC for Battlefield Bad Company 2, so that's looking awesome. Other than that, it's just looking really cool. Battlefield Bad Company 2 going to get support. Havok tech demos, Medal of Honor trailer. Other than the Activision thing, everything's looking great. So that's a good week in news for me, at least to me. The PlayStation Store update is there too, so if you guys missed or don't know all that got released last Thursday, it's there. I will see you guys when I see you guys. I hope I get this game. I can't wait. Alright, guys. I will talk to you whenever. Bye.